Okay guys, good morning to you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, I believe that you have received this tool from me for Mrmd Accounting Circle. So I'm going to explain to you how to use these tools. So make sure you have this one for the circle, and then you have 4 brain powers. Brain power for asset, liabilities, and also honor security. Okay. And then brain power for decreasing debt and commitments, and brain power for expenses, brain power for revenue. And make sure you have these circles, accounting circles. Then you have circle for liabilities, you have circles for revenue, you have circle for honor security, circle for expenses, and also circles for asset. Then make sure you have these two handy or as well, handy for debit. Okay, can you see? And also handy for credit. Okay, so we will use these tools for this semester, especially to understand the second process in accounting, because we know already. First thing, you need to know how to see, classify. Okay, and then second is you need to know how to record. Then you need to know how to summarize, and you need to know how to interpret. Okay, so we done already the first one, classify. If you still remember, I explained to you what is A, what is L, what is OE, what is R, and what is E. And after you manage to understand what is asset, liabilities, honor security, revenue, and expenses, we are going to the next process, record. So these tools, you use it to record. So this is not very tough part, but most of the students, they have this problem. Okay, so by having this tool, actually you shouldn't have the problems, because this tool can solve the problem. So before MCO, the university announced it to go back. Before that, I explained chapter 1 already, just to recap. Chapter 1 about introduction. Chapter 2 about accounting concept. So remember that we have 7 concepts. Chapter 1 talk about definition of financial accounting, and we have users. We have internal users, we have external users, and we have 3 types of business entities. Okay, and you need to know the business entity, because this is, favorite question, especially for final exam. And you need to know what is bookkeeping, and also what is accounting. Okay, so bookkeeping is a mechanism, accounting is a process. So in the chapter 1 also, you can see that definition of accounting is classify, record, summarize, and the next one is interpret. Okay, so now we are going to discover this recording using this tool again. Chapter 2, remember 7 concepts. And chapter 3, I touch a little bit on what is these 5 things. And I show it to you the equation, basic accounting equation. If you still remember, A equal to C plus L. So whatever amount for A, like say 20,000, it must be equal with C capital representing the owner's equity. Like say owner's equity is 10,000 and liability also 10,000. So that's why we always mention that accounting must balance for this side, 20,000 must equal to 20,000. So we have this separator line. If you make it like this one, it's like that T account. So the left side, okay, this side we have debit, and this side we have credit side. So I believe that we stop here before the MCO. So in your mind, please set left side is debit, credit side, okay, this side for right side is credit. So whatever the amount equal to this side, then your accounts balance. Okay, now we are going to discover this one according to this brain power. Okay, so we continue again. I cleared the whiteboard already. Okay, so we discover asset. Sebab asset ni adalah definitions is anything that you belong to organization, okay, something that belong to company, to business, which is your right, and the asset itself you can convert into cash form. Okay, asset will become a productive asset. Saya dah mention hari tu, I mentioned to you already, asset can become a productive asset if you able to convert this asset into a cash form. Means this asset can generate income, means asset to productive. Okay, so here you can see that your business, this is character dalam cerita ni, number one. Okay, character yang kedua is banker or supplier. The third character is owner of the business. Okay. So, your business, normally in accounting, we have transaction. Your business can purchase asset using cash in hand, or accounting kita panggil cash at bank, or we call it as bank. Ataupun the business purchase asset, no payment, take first, pay later. Means you don't have to pay now. You take the asset first, you bring back to your organization, use it first, generate income, then you will pay to the creditor. Okay, so we call the term in accounting as creditor. Apa itu creditor? Creditor adalah orang yang bagi kita hutang. So, hutang for asset. Okay. So, here you will see your business purchase asset using what? Ada tiga scenario. So first effect, second effect depends on platform of payment.